over.
They love their football in this part of the country, and this crowd is ready to go as their guys will match up
with the Houston Texans. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Take it in at the 3. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Watson. And his first look is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Throwing again is Watson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Houston.
Well, we know that he can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch the short passes, he can run under a long pass, or he can do what we saw right there.
Running back who I just drafted just scored.
After the catch.
Point after, right down the middle.
Yeah.
And that makes the score
77 yards. Out the backfield. Wheel route.
The kickoff unit is out on
and
the
my
field,
kicker made the field goal. Ooh, and my kicker just kicked the fuck out this bit.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Playing with your back up.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Marcus Williams.
Marcus Williams. And the Texans are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The end result, 21 yards. Here's Watson. A little check down to Lindsey. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
To throw again on 2nd down. Watson. He finds his man, complete. That's Wheeler. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on a skill position, guys. Those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A great effort there. With his second
running back got 2 touchdowns.
And the Texans are off to a 13-0 first quarter.
Let's go 5 touchdowns here. Preseason debut, Jay to be benched for the whole year.
14-0.
Nigga, really,
The kickoff team on the field now as they
why you gotta do all that depth chart shit before you play, man?
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run for the first time with Antonio Gibson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Hey, watch the slant.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And it's fielded at the 34. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
On first down, Watson. Man open, that's Damian Ratley.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Buying time to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Watson on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 2nd and 1 from the 2. Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up 1st and goal.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. They'll try to run this one in, and he's in. Touchdown.
They got 3 touchdowns.
A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Texans push forward in front. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 21-7.
Trying to get in there somewhere, AP.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. First week of the preseason, probably not the pass, the impression that the rookie wants to leave right there.
Yeah, no probably about it, because that's not what you want to do to try and impress your new coaching staff, try to impress your locker room, and most importantly, yourself. Probably spent all night last night saying, don't throw an interception early. Make sure you take care of the football. Well, now he's got it out of the way. Hopefully he can just settle in and move on.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete.
4 touchdowns.
Touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Texans are able to add on to their first-half lead. Point after, right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Takes it at the 7. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time, 1 play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to wind up and air it out. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Off the play fake, Mills. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got a man, complete. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find him at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
This one fielded at the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. He's going to air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. This goes to Mack on the check down. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be fourth down. Here's Tressway now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Here's Smith to return it. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
47's the mic. 47's the mic.
Hey, let's get in them holes.
Throwing again, Mills on 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Sit to now.
Touchdown, Houston. Well, see, you know, with receivers, we talk about their speed, great hands. It's tough to quantify elusiveness, but they say he has great elusiveness, and he showed it right there with a run after the catch.
Yeah, and that was sheer determination right there. He decided before the play, if there was a sliver, he was going to take advantage of it. Looked the ball in, turned on the jets, and took it all the way.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Let's get 5.
This one fielded at the 5. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. Back to throw now on first down. Incomplete.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half, because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series, before you get out there, hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
Kill, kill, kill. Undercrush, undercrush. Go, Reed, go. Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
What's up, bro?
They just do
I
get
nigga
the
ball
playoff
too.
as he'll look to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete.
What?
And they're going to have this across.
He benched now though, but he had 3 catches for like 69 yards.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first
Why
and
they
10.
can't tackle him?
He'll look to throw. This to the outside for Mack. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good down to possibly take a shot. And, in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches.
At the 33-yard line.
Now back to throw. They'll run the screen with Mack. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line. Panther 60, Panther 60.
What'd you say?
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout.
He shrunk out
As
now.
they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Yo. What's going on, huh?
They'll look to throw again.
Hey, I just had a little nosebleed.
The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach.
What you got going?
When you're going to get it, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got
What
to
you
be
got
there
going?
right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
I'm at the house.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33.
Back to
I ain't
throw
got
again.
shit going
Going
myself.
for the deep ball.
On him, man.
And that is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. You're down here in 10, but you're still in field goal
Never
range.
know what
That's the thing
true,
to keep
right?
in mind. They're in field goal range, so now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find
Well,
a
I
way to
got
get
new
back
shit
to
just
what you were
came
doing
in
earlier
last
in the
night.
drive in order to finish this one off.
Yeah.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33.
And looking like it. That shit fire though.
Son, you gonna see me in your nightmare.
Yeah.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 White. Check 33, 33. I got you.
Shit, you know I got you, goddamn.
Check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Squeeze, squeeze, double, double.
Mike shot.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to take another shot here. And this one dropped in the end zone.
He be getting off so late. Why?
Touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down.
Just be at the house cool.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Yeah.
Here we go. Hey, check Mike 33. Check
When now you ain't got no all day.
Mike check 33, 33. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to let it go again. And this one is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this Texans defense stands tall. Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it
We
first
can go
and
down
10.
there. I don't know if we're gonna lose that weekend though.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he works free. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Like that,
Great
though.
tackle makes that call. Big play for him. But don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about
Nowhere to go.
Oh
Here
my
he lost the
God,
football.
God.
And it's Washington that scoops it up. And he brings it back. Can you believe it? An offensive disaster on the final play of the first half.
just had to hold on to the ball.
And at this point, after that return for a touchdown, I guess the only thing is you're asking what else could go wrong.
Not only that, I think that between the two of us, we thought this was over before. I believe now it's really over.
One after here coming up. And they get a bit of a respite here from what's been an otherwise dreadful first half of football. So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. Taking in at the 3. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. On play action, they'll throw. And his throw is incomplete. Well, the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52. Come on, D. Where's 52? Watch 52. 52.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Try to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. That's returnable now for Smith. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Mills now looks to throw on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now they try the right side here. And he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the dart ball, pick up the 1st down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football. Play fake, Mills. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Boy, Wheeler just scored.
Touchdown, Houston. And that looked almost to be a case of, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it,
thought you were getting
you
it.
just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized.
I think my star tight end, he was better than the nigga that I had last year, Storm.
Take it in at the 3. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
You drafted was 7-3. The nigga you wanted to draft was 7-2.
From their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He completes this one to Mack. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it.
Shit ain't cheap.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking deep downfield. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception.
Vernon Hargraves with a pick. And the Texans will take over here just shy of the 30.
Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on,
Willa,
and show
again.
your teammates you're ready to.
It got his man complete. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. Ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game.
And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will swell by 1 more.
Washington 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
This one fielded at the 5. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Marlon Mack, 81 yards. And Washington able to get a score back.
Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. On the return, Tremont Smith.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense... And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby.
And he will bring this one back. It is a pick-6 for a Washington touchdown.
So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Whoa! He just yanked that one well to the left, and no good. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start out here with the option left. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
They go play action. Mills.
Going up top. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Cameron Curl.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they took their shot. It was a pretty good heave, but in the end, the free safety is the one who comes away with the football.
And two of the traits that you look for in a good free safety, range and decision-making, both on display right there. And it didn't hurt that he's got a good pair of hands, too.
Starting the drive with a give to Mack. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard line.
Rush in, rush in, rush in. Slam, slam, slam.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. He'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. Back to throw here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Mack. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with second down coming up. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. And that'll do it for the end of the third quarter. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. They'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 46. Back to throw. Open man is the tight end, John Bates. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They'll look to throw here on first down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 16. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing the Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on third down. From the shotgun, it's Mills. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And certainly this, not the performance that they were hoping for to begin the exhibition season, but still plenty to watch for in this.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Looking to throw. His throw incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
That would complete to Dax Milne.
It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though.
Open man, that's Milne.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 45-yard line. They'll set up a throw. Dumps this one off to Mack. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back.
They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score.
Let's go, defense. Let's get on the field.
2nd and 4.
And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow.
It's now 3rd down.
52's the Mike. Watch Mike. Come on.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And now here is another interception.
Lonnie Johnson picks it. And the Texans are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, Mills.
He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And incomplete on the deep ball.
oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
On play action, Mills.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. Well, they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. They'll look to throw here. They'll let this go for the end zone.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day, all day. Hey, smash. 52's the money. Check, 52's the money. Watch the screen, watch the screen. 18 rep, 18 rep. Hurt. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Justin Reed.
And the Texans come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
Big plays.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.